This week, we will focus on different synonyms to replace the word amazing in writing. We will also look at confusing homophones. Homophones are words that have the same pronunciation but have different meanings and spelling. Word number 1 is fascinating. The adjective fascinating means very interesting. For example, my cat finds water drops from a leaking tap very fascinating. She can spend the whole day trying to catch the water drops. Remember, the word fascinating has the letters SC. The letter C in fascinating represents the cat. The word fast in fascinating represents the fast water drops from a leaking tap. Word number 2 is enchanting. The adjective enchanting means charming or attractive. For example, the Tianzi Mountain Nature Reserve in China is enchanting. This means the place is very attractive. Word number 3 is mesmerizing. The adjective mesmerizing describes something fascinating that takes your attention. For example, the magic filled the space, bending light and shadows in a way that is as mesmerizing as flames and the falling snow. Word number 4 is enthralling. Enthralling means mesmerizing. For example, bravo, we all stood and cheered after the enthralling music concert. Remember, the word enthralling begins with the letter E, not I. Don't forget the double L in enthralling. Word number 5 is charismatic. Charismatic means charming. For example, Zorro was known to be a charismatic and brave man. Have you met anyone charismatic like Zorro? Do not pronounce this word as charismatic. In this context, CH is pronounced with the sound K. Word number 6 is captivating. Captivating means attractive or fascinating. For example, Elsa had the most captivating smile I'd ever seen. This means Elsa has an attractive smile. Word number 7 is astonishing. Another word for amazing is astonishing. For example, the magic show was an astonishing display of illusions and wonder. Word number 8 is astounding. Astounding means amazing. For example, Aston cried out aloud. The view of the clouds from the top of the mountain was absolutely astounding. Can you see the name Aston in astounding? Word number 9 is remarkable. Remarkable means amazing. For example, because of my son's remarkable academic achievements, he has been awarded 6 scholarships. Word number 10 is incredible. Incredible means amazing. For example, the fireworks this year looks absolutely incredible. Be careful with the spelling of this word. Incredible is not spelt with INCREDABLE. The word incredible ends with IBLE. Word number 11 is mind-blowing. As the word suggests, mind-blowing means something that is so amazing it would blow your mind. For example, the scale of the universe is mind-blowing. Don't forget the hyphen between these two words. Word number 12 is marvelous. Marvelous is another word for amazing. For example, Jane's solo violin performance at the school music night was so marvelous that the entire audience stood up to give her a round of applause. Remember the double L in marvelous. Can you also see the word marvel in marvelous? Word number 13 is startling. Startling means very surprising. For example, as the lottery numbers were revealed, it was startling to hear the first 6 numbers on my ticket. Break the word up to help you remember the spelling. Start-ling. Word number 14 is stunning. Stunning means attractive. For example, the glass slippers looked stunning on Cinderella's feet when she put them on. Word number 15 is flabbergasting. Flabbergasting means surprising. For example, watching the gymnastics tournament was a flabbergasting experience for me. Those backflips were just amazing. Don't forget the double B in flabbergasting. Word number 16 is dumbfounding. Dumbfounding means amazing or astonishing. For example, I stared at the gymnast as she twisted her body in the most dumbfounding manner. The word dumbfounding is a compound word. Word number 17 is stationery. Stationery is the term for all pens, papers, and other office materials. For example, I have different pencil cases for my stationery sets. This stationery contains the letter E. You can remember it by the letter E is found in pens. Word number 18 is stationary. This stationary means still or not moving. For example, even though the car was parked on a slope, it remained stationary since the brakes were on. This stationary ends with ARY. Word number 19 is lose. This word has 2 meanings. Firstly, the word lose means misplace. For example, make sure you do not lose your passport when you travel overseas. The second meaning is the opposite of win. For example, if we lose the match, our coach will be very disappointed. Remember, lose is spelt with a single O. Word number 20 is loose. Loose is the opposite of tight. For example, make sure your shoelaces are not loose before you begin running the 200 meters race. This loose is spelt with a double O. Word number 21 is practice. Practice that ends with ISE is a verb or a doing word. Practice with ise means rehearse. For example, I need to practice throwing the ball in the net. The easiest way to use this word correctly is to make sure you have to in front of practice to form a verb. That is, to practice something. Word number 22 is practice. Practice that ends with ice is a noun. This is because the word ice itself is a noun. This practice is referring to an idea, belief, or method. For example, the practice of dolphin watching is quite common in many parts of Australia. You can also say, my mum works at a medical practice for 10 years. Word number 23 is affect. Affect means influence or cause. For example, the weather often affects how we feel every day. Have you noticed some people feel happier in summer and a little down in winter? Affect that begins with the letter A is a verb. Word number 24 is effect. Effect is the end result. For example, it is a well-known fact that the main effect of smoking is lung cancer. Keep in mind that this effect begins with the letter E, not A. Word number 25 is complement. Complement with PLE means an addition to something. For example, chocolate sauce is the best complement to pancakes and waffles. This means chocolate sauce is the best topping to have with pancakes and waffles. This complement contains the letters PLE, not PLI. Word number 26 is complement. This homophone complement contains the letters PLI instead of PLE. It means a kind statement to someone. For example, we gave our colleague a compliment this morning since she gave an impressive assembly speech. Word number 27 is there. There is an adverb that means in or at a certain place. For example, look over there, I exclaimed as I pointed to the scene. Word number 28 is there. This homophone there means belonging to. For example, look at the cyclists and their professional bicycles. Word number 29 is there or they are. There is the contraction of they are. For example, they're playing with the ball in the park. If you speak formally, the sentence becomes, they are playing with the ball in the park. Be very careful when you are using the three there, as many students often use these three homophones incorrectly in writing. Word number 30 is ripped. Ripped means torn. For example, wearing ripped jeans and ripped clothing is now in fashion. Have you noticed people wearing ripped clothing? Word number 31 is reaped. Reaped means received. For example, I reaped the apples once they became bright red and ripe. This brings to the end of our spelling list 41. Keep practicing and good luck in your spelling test.